I'm Brad, and welcome to my review of Shank. Now, if you watched our reviews before, you know that me and my friend Chris do our reviews. But unfortunately, Chris hasn't played Shank, so it's up to me to review it. So we're going to start the review with the story. In Shank, you play as, well, Shank, a total badass who's pretty pissed off at a crime family he once trusted. But in his quest for loyalty to the family's head boss, Caesar took everything away from Shank and left him to die.
Ashes to ashes, my friend.
Now Shank is pretty pissed off about this, and will stop at nothing to kill every single person that was involved in the betrayal towards him. This is a classic tale of revenge that you should definitely be a part of. And now let's get onto the graphics. Shank is a 2D side-scroller beat-em-up with visuals that are downright amazing. The unique art style is something straight out of a graphic novel, and it really feels like it could have been made by Quentin Tarantino or Robert Rodriguez. The art style is sort of like late 1800s, early 1900s Mexican architecture, and it really looks like something from an old Western movie. The visuals are amazing, and really sets the mood for the storyline of Shank. Now let's move on to the gameplay. Shank is your typical 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up. The animations on Shank when you're cutting, stabbing, and shooting are very impressive. Shank has a wide arsenal, from small little shivs and dual pistols to chainsaws and katanas. But you'll probably find yourself using the weapons you started with at the beginning of the game, rather than using the weapons you pick up along. The game tries to urge you to use combos, and when you use them, it's very satisfying. But just simple button mashing will work just as well. There's a wide variety of attacks, from simple little basic hits, grapples, and pounces. Sometimes the game can be very frustrating, especially during boss battles. I find myself always getting the last little bit of the boss's health, and then they go apeshit and kill me. When you're not slaughtering hordes of enemies, you'll be doing some pretty fun platforming, and this gives you a little break from the pretty repetitive gameplay. Overall, Shank is a very fun game, but there are some very frustrating moments. Now, let's move on to the audio. While the voice work isn't the greatest, the music is where the audio excels. The music is fantastic. It's sort of like a mellow electric guitar mixed with some Western movie. This really sets the tone and the mood for the visuals. Like I said before, the VO isn't great. Sometimes when Shank talks, I found it kinda hard to understand what he was saying. And he doesn't even talk that much. But once again, the music is great, and it more than makes up for the just okay voiceovers. Here's some additional thoughts. There is a co-op campaign which takes place before the events of the single player, but it's only offline. So that means there's no going online and teaming up with a buddy. There's only split screen. The game will take you roughly around 3.5 hours to 4 hours to complete, which isn't bad for an Xbox Live Arcade game. And it's a little expensive for what it is. Personally, I think it should have been $10 instead of 15. Now let's get onto the ratings. So I'm giving Shank a solid 8.5 out of 10, and a buy recommendation. On the positives, the visuals are great. The music is fantastic, the combat is fun, has a pretty good story, and the kills are very satisfying. Now the negatives. It's very repetitive. The VO is just okay, and the boss battles can be a complete bitch. This has been a BC Reviews production, and thanks for watching. If you want to see more of us in the future, please go to our channel and subscribe.